So I went to Streetside Anthony's. He had a sale the week before Christmas, picked up some books, and we also got a little bit of a mail call. Let's see what we picked up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. We've surpassed 5,000 subscribers. At the beginning of the new year, we're going to be doing our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Also, follow us on other socials, Bronzeville_comics on Instagram, on Whatnot. Whatnot, you can get $10 off your first purchase if you sign up using the link in the description of this video. We do sales every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to take a little bit of time off for the holidays. We'll be back on January 8th. And also in the description of this video, you can find a link to my eBay store as well as my email. It was a Saturday. It was actually a fairly nice Saturday for mid-December. So I had gone to the Meadowlands Flea Market, and I did a video of that already. And then I decided to, because it's more or less on my way home, to hit up Streetside Anthony's. And if you're not familiar with Streetside Anthony, he's a big seller here in the New York tri-state area, and just an overall great guy. He does a lot of sales in his driveway in the Bronx, and he always has amazing deals, is a great member of the community. He sets up at some of the shows like Terrificon and King Con and what have you. So as I walk down his driveway, there are also also set up with him that day were JC and Yasu from Lone Wolf Comics, and there were a whole bunch of people there. Erod was there, and Anthony holds up a slab, and he says, guess a number between 1 and 30. So he points to me first as I'm just walking in the driveway. I said 24, and people guess their numbers, and the number on the back of the slab, I think it's, the sticker's still there, is 25. So I was the closest. I won this slab. It's not a big-time slab, but it's a cool Peach Momoko cover, X23 Deadly Regenesis. We're going to gift this forward. We're going to put this in as part of our 5K subscriber giveaway. So that was just kind of fun. Just walked in, won a slab. So, I wanted to pick up some books, so I went through Anthony's, and and these are all in pretty nice shape, and they all have, this was, except one, where does that, I picked up from him just a small stack of books, a whole bunch of Superboys, and these are all, a lot of them are in good shape. They're probably in the maybe fine minus up to like very fine plus range. And each and every one of these, try to avoid the glare, is a Neil Adams cover, I believe. I believe these are all Neil Adams covers. So I just grabbed these, and these will be coming to a future. I like that cover. I like the coloring on that cover. Reform School Rebel. Unfortunately, you open these books up and it's like, Win Mortimer art. And then I also picked up from him this X-Force 116, the first appearance of Ecstatics. This is a pretty sharp copy. I've become a big Mike Allred fan in the last couple of years. That's going to go in a 9/8 pre-screen. So the Superboy books are all going in the sale pile, and the X-Force in the slab pile. Now that slab pile I might not get to for the better part of a year. So JC had 50% off everything in his bins, and he had some good prices anyway, so I picked up a nice stack of books from him. New Mutants 26 in a newsstand. This is the first appearance of Legion, who is the son of Charles Xavier. He did have his own FX series. Great Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Just kind of a really interesting book there. That's going to go in a 9/8 pre-screen. Same with this. This is Convergence Superman number 2, the first appearance of Jonathan Kent. He's born in this one. Slabbed. pile. This book I've been picking up. I've picked up like 3 copies of this in the last month or so. This is the first appearance in cameo of I think it's in cameo, the New Warriors. They did have their own series in the 90s. Night Thrasher made his first appearance. The other characters were pre-existing characters, that they pulled, like Namorita and Speedball, I think, and Vance Astro and Nova. There was a Nova in it. I'm just going to put this in the spec pile. There is a new Night Thrasher series. I'd be surprised if Night Thrasher comes to the MCU, but I'm picking this book up. A gorgeous Mike Zeck cover of Captain America 321. I'm going to do a pre-screen on this, and that's kind of like, as I go through books, I put these little stickers on, when and where I got them and what I'm doing with them. How I want to, when I inspect them more closely for condition and what have you, and I'll either throw them in, I'm not going to do a sticker if I'm going to resell them. Newsstand edition of Superman 4 Bloodsport. This is not a gradable copy. It is a mid-grade. It does have, looks like there was a sticker on there. There's like some sticker residue right there. This is the first appearance of Bloodsport. If he was in the first Suicide Squad film, played by Idris Elba. No, I'm sorry, he was in the second Suicide Squad film, directed by James Gunn, played by Idris Elba. So I'm figuring there is a better than average chance that he could come back in James Gunn's new Gunverse. Let's call it that's going in the spec pile. Question, this was not quite, they had a couple little spine ticks. This is a very pricey book. I think it's about a $250 book and a 9.8, and largely because of that black cover. It looked good. Actually, I think most of the issue was the bottom spine is a little blunted. There, that's not getting a 9.8, but there is speculation, a rumor that there's going to be a Question TV show. I would appreciate that. And so I'll throw that in the spec pile. Then this is a keeper. I thought the price was good, and this is a pretty solid copy. This is a book from 1959. It's Action Comics 258, so that would be like the 7th appearance potentially of Supergirl. Very early Supergirl appearance. So yeah, I'm maybe kind of sort of working on an Action Comics run, but a nice 10-cent book that's going in the PC. Another Neil Adams Superboy cover. So we're going to have a bunch of those Neil Adams covers available on Whatnot. That seems to be a little bit of what folks who come into my sale tend to look for, is like Silver Age DC. Speaking of Silver Age DC, this is a keeper. I might have a copy of this, but if I do, I believe this is an upgrade, or at least I'll check to see if it is. Adventure Comics 309, and that's from 1963. When I put these in the PC, I put them in there because I kind of organize them by date. So when I go through and read, I read them kind of in almost chronological order. So I kind of read books all from the same year together, which, as you get into the Copper Age, Modern Age, you have sometimes crossovers between series, so there is a connection. But I think also I get a kind of a sense of nostalgia when you're reading books all from a certain time period. I'm sorry, my eyes are itchy, which probably tells me I should be getting to sleep, but I want to finish this video. And then the final book I picked up, and this is a really minty copy. You talked about the black cover of Question 1. This is there's no spine ticks on this. This is really gorgeous. I think it's a solid 9.8 contender. It is Secret War number 2. This is the first appearance of Quake. Daisy Ridley maybe will be rumors coming back into the MCU. Who knows? But it's a good book to have in a 9.8 anyway. So I figured I would grab that. So that was the haul from Street Side Anthony's. And just, it's maybe about 15-20 minutes from my house. And it's just a great time to go out and just hang out and talk comics. I've said this before on the channel. It's one of those things where you meet like-minded people. You have a common interest. And, Anthony has really built a good community there. There are people that I see there all the time. So whenever I go there, it's like, oh, hey, what's going on? You know, just a nice gathering spot for people that are interested in comic books. So I'm going to open up a couple of packages I got here. Just two. I'm waiting on a couple more. I think these are Whatnot purchases. This might be eBay. Unfortunately, there's like a groove. I think they used a piece of cardboard that was already pre-bent. The whole thing isn't bent. So I'm hopeful that the book survived pretty well intact. I've had recently some scary experiences with shipping books on eBay. I have no recollection of what I bought. It'll come to me, I guess, when I get it out. So let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. This is so poorly shipped. I think it's okay, but this is giving me heart failure. Okay. So I just out of the envelope, I pulled this. Oh, I'm like, it's shipped in a Mylar, but the book shifted so that look at that top corner the top corner is not even in the Mylar, and I think the tape is not quite touching the book. Let me just tap this down a little bit. Yeah, okay. The book is free from the tape. So let's take this out of the... what I have here is Showcase number 31, an early solo Aquaman book. And I can't remember if I got this off eBay or Whatnot. And there's no backer board. It's in a Mylar with no backer board. It boggles my mind how people ship things. So I'm going to look this up. Let me just see. Purchase. I don't know if this is an eBay. Yeah, I got it off of eBay, of course. $52.01. I think it was an auction. And I thought from the pictures the book looked pretty good. I was pretty happy with the way the scan. So I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna take a closer look at it. So, and it's, I mean, just in terms of awesomeness. I mean, it's a 10 center, still 10 cents. So it's late in the 10-cent run. It looks pretty good. Oh my God, the Mylar is split. Okay, so there's a faint crease, very faint. I'll see if we can pick it up in the light here. For my purposes, I'm not looking to slab and resell this. I think I once had all of these Aquaman Showcase books. I had bought in a lot off of eBay in the late 90s. And there's just that little piece there that can be folded back. So that's not a huge deal. I mean, this is a book from 1961. So I'm going to have to rebag and board this. And put it into the collection. Looks nice. Now, I do want to do a page count because this doesn't seem like an experienced seller. The book doesn't seem like a book that would be missing a centerfold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is a standard comic book. Solid at the centerfold. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yes, very nice. I'm happy with this book for what it is. This is the second. Aquaman had 4 issues in Showcase. This is issue number 31. He was in Showcase 30 through 33, and then he got his own title. Ramona Fredone art on this. This book is probably, I'm going to say, in the fine to very fine range. It does break color. It can be diminished, this crease. See how much it breaks color in the black. But, you know, a graded 7.0 just sold for $116. It's probably, I got it for $50. I could see it being worth $100. I mean, the spine is really nice. I'm just overall very happy with the condition of this book, especially considering how, I mean, look at the spine there. You know, a little stress at the top staple, but I mean, you're talking about a almost 63-year-old comic book. And I love getting showcase issues. I would at some point in my life like to complete a showcase run. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I mean, the colors and the gloss on this are really just still so nice. I mean, there is something very satisfying of getting a book this old that just looks this nice. And I got it for a deal. Now, I've said this before on the channel. I'm not the only person who said this. You can often get deals from inexperienced eBay sellers. And so if I looked at this seller's profile, they do have a 100% positive feedback rating with 2,100 items. Doesn't seem like they have anything for sale now. 146 positive interactions. And it's looks they sell the reviews I'm looking for have nothing to anti-diarrheal caplets. Yeah, definitely not a comic book seller. So they came upon this book, put it up for auction. I believe it was an auction, if I remember correctly. No, maybe not. It sold for $41 even. Doesn't seem like that's something that would be an auction. Maybe it was a buy it now. Yeah, it was probably a buy it now. So, anyway, that was a good book. So, here's the other package. This seems to be multiple books. And this is a Whatnot purchase. Do I remember what I purchased on Whatnot? No. I don't even remember who this is from. So, okay. There is a Gemini inside. Oh, no, it's not a Gemini. It's just cardboard. So, okay. There's a stack of 5 books in here. Did I buy a lot? I don't remember. It's always fun, kind of like trying to remember what I bought. Packing tape all around. And the books are pretty close to this packing tape. So I'm taking care with the knife. Nothing that we don't want to cut the books. There we go. Hopefully I can slide them out at this point. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see what we bought. Oh, did I buy this? I don't even remember. I have no recollection of buying this. This is one of those... Oh, yeah, now I remember. Okay, this is pretty cool. So this is one of those folks that was selling like exclusively DC books on, I think it was Friday? Last Thursday. So it's funny. This was in their stream. I'm going to have to take a closer look at this. But this is a book that it was on the Cover Price Top 10. I think it was last week. Like, for no reason whatsoever. It was just randomly on there. And I saw it in the stream. They have it at 665. Is this... Yeah, this is Bunky Brothers. Okay, I bought from them before. That's a seller I like. Bunky Brothers. I trust their grading. They are experienced. Spectre number 8 with this awesome Nick Cardy cover. I think also I think their grading is pretty tight. So I'm going to take a real close look at these when I get a chance. So I picked up that. And then I won another one of the lots. They They have this mid-grade. They have it at 4.5. So, but I was like, you know what? I've already won something. Shipping's kind of taken care of. I pick up this book whenever I can. This will throw in the spec pile. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes 226. First appearance of Dawnstar, a member of the Legion of Superheroes. And great cover appearance. Great Mike Grell cover of Dawnstar there. And then the last book I picked up came with an extra book, because that was kind of the book they were promoting. Evidently, certain sellers, not me, got the batches. I don't know if they paid for it or whatnot. It's Whatnot exclusive, which I'll talk about in a moment. Usually I don't find this much to buy in a sale. There is a stain on this. I actually got another copy of this recently. This is a book I've been specking on for like 3 years. And it's Action Comics 521. The first appearance of Vixen. 5.0, so mid-grader. But with it came this exclusive... This is a Whatnot exclusive reprint of Aquaman 35. The first appearance of Black Manta. So, foily. So, what they had was Whatnot, I guess, gave these to some sellers. I was in another stream where they had these DC exclusives. It was maybe Robot Monster Island? I remember later that evening, it's kind of a prelude to the Aquaman film. That doesn't really seem to have helped sales of tickets in advance, but whatever. I'm going to be seeing it Friday. And I'll post a review on the channel for those of you that might be interested in my review more than going out to the theater and seeing the movie. Yeah, first appearance of Black Manta. I have 2 copies of this that I bought as a kid, originals. So that's pretty cool. I'm enjoying that. I'm wondering if there's an aftermarket for that. I don't know. Aquaman 35 Whatnot. Anything sold? People have listing for like $25. Any sold of those? 19? And it's also a Nick Cardy cover, by the way. I'm seeing originals of it sell. Somebody sold a copy for $252 at auction. I have to dig out mine. Those will eventually get graded. I'm not in a rush to grade my own books, just because I'm not necessarily looking to sell my own books anytime soon, but I do want to. This Spectre looks really nice. That 8-issue series, I actually, in a collection, just picked up number 3 the other day. It's like right over there somewhere. Maybe I put it in my PC pile. That's going in the PC. And the other 2 books are going in this spec pile of this group. So, and the showcase is definitely going in the PC. So that's it for this video. Some fun mail calls, some nice, cool Silver Age books, and some good books from Street Side Anthony. Let me know what you think of the books that I grabbed in the comments. Always appreciate the comments. And you check out a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.